Geminis, this is going to be your August mid to end of the month 2018 spread for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And whenever I was pre-shuffling and meditating, I was just thinking that you guys are probably happy that Mercury is out of retrograde. It's kind of caused your sign to have kind of a bitchy temper and kind of need to control your tongue. But since you are kind of a mutable sign, the eclipses and things that went on seem to kind of not affect you very much. Serve you guys pretty well. So that's good news. Overall energy, pre-shuffling, meditating, felt really scattered. Like there's some confusion going on, high anxiety kind of. I get the sense that you guys are in some sort of situation where you are at a crossroads or at a fork in the road. You don't really know what decision to make. I didn't necessarily pick up on it like it was love or it was career. I don't know. It just felt like really scattered, anxious energy. So if you guys are feeling kind of anxious and like you don't, I don't know. Very scattered, very scattered. Like maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Very air sign. Lots of need to make the right decision stuff. So going on here for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Wow. Okay. Overall energy is going to be the Knight of Swords. So someone is coming in fast. The overall energy is coming in very fast with messages, possibly arguments, conflict, not really conflict, more like arguments over the phone, arguments over social media, just hasty energy in general. Lots of back and forth, lots of fast back and forth. Going after something quick, the other person coming after you quick, arguments, just really, just grouchy, like communication that really isn't serving you or the other person. Like just arguments that really aren't turning anything around or making the situation better or worse, or like pushing you in the direction of making a decision or pushing them in the direction of making the decision is kind of how I get is the overall energy. So your energy, now this can always be you or the other person. I wanted to make that clear because I've had some comments on my videos about, well, that didn't really resonate with me. So you have to remember that some of it will resonate, some of it won't. And each energy is fluid, so it could be you or the other person, okay? So you guys have the Two of Cups in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands upright, okay? So let's talk about what we have going on here. There has been some sort of breakup or separation between two people who really, really love each other. And because of that, one person, particularly you, I see, is feeling like you don't have anything else to give to this situation. And you're very sad about it. It's like you're in a position where you know that you need to get over whatever is going on with you or that person, but you don't have anything else to offer emotionally to the situation. So you're feeling very sad about, basically sad about the fights, the breakup, the back and forth, the energy, the negative vibes, the scattered craziness, the craziness surrounding the situation. And with the King of Rods, I think I said Knight of Rods before, sorry, but King of Rods, King of Wands, with that energy, that shows me that you guys are very fiercely and in a very fierce, powerful manner, you are going after what you want. So it's like, if this isn't going to work out, you're fine, because your energy is in a place of like, I got options too. You know what I mean? There's other people, there's other fish in the sea. There's other things that I can work on. I can work on, like, it's like if you don't want this to work, if you don't want to be with me, I'm not changing shit about me for you, okay? You're going to come for me and work things out with me the way I want you to work things out for me. Like, I feel you are sad and grieving the emotional loss of this, but you're unwilling to change anything. You feel like you've made the right decision. You've lived right in this relationship. You've done right. And because of that, there's a lot of arguing going back and forth. Possibly you're mad at them because you think they aren't doing things right for you, or vice versa. It's like you guys are having a lot of arguments, a lot of conflict and fast moving energy up front, and behind that is just a lot of grief and pain because of the breakup. So, but at the end of the day, it's like, I'm going to do what I want to do, you know, and someone's probably being very promiscuous in this situation, or they just don't really care. You know, they're going to go on and move on with somebody else. So in their energy, they have the 5 of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Lover's card. So, okay, I feel like in the past, they have wanted to stop fighting with you. They have become very detached from how they really feel. And they're just like, oh, I'm so exhausted with this situation. I don't want to fight anymore. Okay. And they feel misfortunate. They feel like karmatically things are not on their side. Like things aren't working out for them. And it's sad because in the future they have the Lovers. They're very much in love and attached to you just as you are to them. But because of all of this conflict and negative energy that's going on, and possibly because you or the other person is being very like selfishly going after what they want and they're not willing to bend or flex, they feel like things just aren't working out. Like the wheel's not turning in their favor yet. Like they're hoping that this karma turns things around and that this enlightenment arrives within themselves so they can get to here with you. So I see lots of love here, but it's like there's just so much turmoil going on in the energy surrounding you guys, and so much arguing that's like nobody can really heal and get to a place where they need to be. And I think you or the other person, and this set of energy over here, really would like to fix things. They don't want to fight. They're feeling disconnected without you. They're feeling lots of loss because they are very, very much in love. So some person is feeling lots of loss, but they just don't know how to get it back together because you seem to be very shut off. And the reason that you or the other person, flip it if it's not you, is very shut off because they're going through a lot of grief. So by going through a lot of grief, they're kind of hiding their true feelings by tapping into their King of Wands energy, by just kind of like, it is what it is, let it die, I'm going to do me. So, and like I said, lots of arguing going back and forth, lots of fast moving energy. And behind that, interestingly enough, is the Ten of Cups. Behind that is the Ten of Cups. So it's like, if you can just cut to what you need to get to, you know, this situation could be a lot better. You know, I think that like I said, I think there's a lot of love. There's a lot of conflict going on. Maybe everybody needs to kind of take a break from everything and get their head clear about what they really want. But the energy at the top, this person A, their energy is very cut off because of grief. Okay. So in the advice, you have the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant in reverse. So somebody here is being told to wait things out. Everything, all of this passionate, fast moving love. It could be a baby. It could be a business in something in, what am I thinking? Something in your life that's newly arising. With this, I feel like it's something money-wise or passionate for a hobby or a career or something that is showing up, that it's like telling you, figure this part out too. It's like there's 2 things showing up here. There's a lot of love showing up here, but there's a lot of passion for an idea showing up here. So it's like if you just give it some time, all of the things that are supposed to come to you guys karmatically are going to show up, and they're going to show up fast and with a lot of good energy. And with the Hierophant in reverse, it's telling you like, if this relationship is broken, maybe the traditional route, the spiritual traditional route to mend things is not the route you need to go. Maybe there needs to be some separation in order to fix things. It's just like someone's not, if it's a marriage, if it's a very serious relationship, it's not on the same page spiritually, or even like, let's say you're married to somebody or you're in a serious relationship with them and you guys live together, but you guys aren't operating or behaving like people that live together. You're kind of like silent to each other, or arguing all the time, not sleeping in the same bedrooms, not behaving as a unified couple, because you have all this conflict and energy going on, but underneath it all, there's a lot of love. Okay. So the outcome is the 8 of Wands reversed, the Emperor upright, and the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is saying that someone is done talking about the problem. Okay. There is an energy of here, like, I don't have to talk to you about anything. I don't have to explain myself about anything. I am going to sit here in my power. I am going to be grounded and make good decisions for myself and my family, or maybe your children. Maybe you're going to turn to a family member who's going to give you some advice about this situation. But I think that there's going to be a period of no contact in order to figure out what you guys need. Okay. It's like, I'm not letting go of this. Okay. I'm done. I'm not letting go of the bullshit. Whatever's happened here, I'm not being open to speaking to you about it. I'm like completely closed off. So in the outcome position, it's like right now, from this point in August to the end of August, there's not going to be a lot of communication. You're not really going to get anywhere in this. I think in the future, since there's a lot of better energy in the future coming up, that things could be fixed. But I think that the outcome for right now is just a stalemate. Both of you, there's just going to be no communication for a while. There's not going to be any valid communication, any communication that's going to be of substance. Okay. So hang in there, Geminis. Things look like they could be a little rough, but possibly one of you is feeling a little bit better about the situation than the other one. And like I say, everybody has free will, so you never know how things can work out. That's just the energy that I'm picking up on as of now. And lots of water and fire energy here. So lots of passion, lots of unity, but it's just unfortunate that it's kind of not all the way together. It's like it's been broken and has some things that it needs to get past. So let's get into your oracle. Okay, I have pulled this exact same card for like the last 5 signs, and I swear I have shuffled every single time. So the apple is all about risk and reward. So it's about someone either being too risky or not risky enough. It's about someone needing to risk the things that are holding them back in order to gain the correct reward that they need, or the greatest reward that they could have. And it's also about, if you are behaving too risky, you might want to tone it down because you don't want to lose it all. So it has a couple meanings. So for you personally, you would know if you need to take a risk here and fix things, reach out to someone. Maybe that's something that you need to do. Or if you're risking it all by being closed down and shut off, maybe you should rethink that. Okay, let's go ahead and get you a goddess oracle and see what it's talking about. Okay, it says bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So there you go. Another card all associated with taking risks. It's about being bold. It's about making that move that you need to make to, maybe you're a little afraid, or a little feel a little bit like you're holding back on what needs to be done here, or what you need to say. And it's just telling you to control that. Don't go overboard, but if there's something that needs to be said, go ahead and say it. Don't hold on to everything. Don't keep everything inside. There's a place and a time for everything. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Geminis. I will be back for the oracles at the very last week in August, probably towards the end of the month. If you need a personal, all of my information is in the description box. And if this resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you have any requests, or if you would like to give me any feedback. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a great day.